everybody. Welcome to Real Talk with APs. I'm Miss Petrus. I'm assistant principal for if your last name is L through RA.
And I'm Miss Miller for students with last names A through D.
And we're here to just chat with you and chat with each other and the APs about how school's going so far and some things we really want to touch on this year. And the first one we're going to talk about is student dress code. So I don't know, how was your first day, Miss Miller?
We saw a lot of stuff that is not allowable, namely skirts, baggy pants, shirts off the shoulders, things like that, that just need to be addressed right away. So with skirts, what are we going to do with skirts?
Well, I think, I know it's hot, guys. It's 100 and some odd degrees outside. We're all hot. But parts of the building, I'm having to put my jacket on, and it's just not appropriate for school. So the bottom line is, if it's too short, and that's more than 4 inches, so if you got to measure it. But more than 4 inches is too short. And I'm seeing a lot of the super skin tight spandex.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
That's a no-no. Not working.
Fashion faux pas, not very good.
Not working for some people.
Because sometimes it rides up on certain curves, and if it's riding up, we're just going to tell you to change.
We love kids, and we love working with kids, students, teachers, and so we want this to be an enjoyable experience. And if everyone would just follow the rules, and what gets me, Miss Miller, it's really not hard to follow the rules.
No, and what's funny is they'll say, well, I have something else to change into. If you're bringing something else to change into, you probably just need to wear it, like the shirts. We see a lot of the off-the-shoulder shirts that was fashionable when I was in high school. I'm not sure why it's coming back, but it is. That flash dance look with your straps showing from undergarments, not appropriate. So no off-the-shoulder shirts and no tank tops. Some people have their shoulders showing. We're going to ask you to cover them up with the tank tops. Not allowed. So just be prepared. If you're looking in the mirror in the morning going, I wonder if they're going to ask about this, and we do, then you probably don't need to wear it.
Right. If you have to question, if you're thinking, is this appropriate? Probably there's that little question there in your head, and if you have to ask that, then it's probably not. So
No.
Go on the safe side and just say not going to happen.
Right.
Some of you try to pull the Change-a-Roo Act when you leave your house, I'm sure, because you'll say, oh yeah, I've got some jeans in my car. So just let's not go there, because it's uncomfortable.
You're only going to be able to do that once, too.
Right.
One change, and then after that, we're going to go right to after-school detention. So,
and it's uncomfortable for them and us.
And us. Yeah, we get embarrassed,
Awkward.
too. Yeah, don't like it. So just do the right thing, and then we won't have any problems.
What else do we need to hit on?
We need to ask the other APs what they think about it.
Great idea.
So,
because, we all kind of have our things that just really irritate us to no end.
So let's go talk with them.
Sounds great.
Okay.
Miss Martin, do you have a second?
For you, always.
We would like to ask you, we're talking about dress code here at Oak Ridge High School. This is Real Talk with the APs. What is the one thing that really bothers you most when it comes to dress code?
Real talk with the APs. There's a lot of things, but if I had to narrow it down to one thing, I'd say it's that sloppy, nasty. Here's an example right here. What is up with this? What is up with this? Why do you guys walk around with something showing? I don't get it. I've never understood it. It's been going on forever. When I was coaching back in the 80s, kids started wearing those saggy pants, and I thought, oh, it's just a fad, it's a phase, it'll go out of style. We're in a whole new decade, and kids are still doing that. I don't get it. And here's the thing. Now I'm old, I'm cranky, I'm not going to put up with it. I'm not going to put up with it. Pull them up, young man. Because here's the thing. You're not going to walk my halls with those pants hanging down. I will send you home.
Mr. Q,
Yes, sir.
what's your biggest pet peeve on the student dress code?
My biggest pet peeve is student wearing bedroom slippers to school. That's why they call them bedroom slippers. They're to remain at home. In school, you're supposed to have on shoes. Again, my pet peeve is bedroom slippers. Don't wear them.
Hi, we're with Mr. Eldridge right now. I was just wondering, what are some of the things you don't like about the student dress code?
Well, the one I really don't like about the student dress code is the students about hoodies and hats. The students are not permitted to wear anything that covers their head during the school day. So if you have a hoodie, you can wear it, but you cannot put the hood on your head, and you cannot wear your hat on your head. If you're caught in the building during the school hours with the hat or hoodie on your head, we will take that item from you and will not be returned for a semester. So keep your hoodies and your hats off your head, please.
Okay, so you heard from Miss Martin, you've heard from the other APs about their pet peeves. So what happens if you can't correct the problem? Well, we asked you to change it. We asked you to call home, have mom, dad, someone bring you something appropriate to wear. If you can't do that, what happens? You're going to be taking a trip down the hall to ISS. Let's go check it out. This is ISS. It's really cold in here for one, I'm noticing. We've got a couple of teachers here, Mr. Garrison, Mr. Zapata, and lots of ISS rules. Okay guys, so I hope you never have to visit ISS. Number one, when you're here, you're missing your classwork. You do not want to be here. This is not a fun place to be. So do your best. You know the rules now. You're fully informed, and you learned it here on Real Talk with APs.